Hey everybody, Matty here with Altcoin Buzz, TGIF, and happy Friday. We are discussing today the significance of the really unprecedented unemployment claims in the US that we've seen this week. First 3.3 million and then 6.4 million this week. We're in uncharted territory, and this graph can attest to that. We'll take a look at that. We'll take a look indirectly at some of the markets and how they're performing. Dow Jones is up a little bit, but still down very overall since this whole new chapter of our lives, this life in quarantine chapter began. Then we'll switch over into more concrete talk of Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. Latin America Bitcoin trading follows the heartbeat of Venezuela. The question is asked then here on LondonLovesBusiness.com. Is Bitcoin the new gold? Crypto.com is up to something new. They're offering discounts amid the COVID-19 woes, and they'll have a look at real items and take an examination of how exactly that works. Guys, if you like this kind of cryptocurrency, blockchain, and Bitcoin content, be sure to subscribe and hit the like button below. Stay tuned as well to the end of this video so you can learn how to be eligible for this week's giveaway of a CryptoTag Zeus starter kit. We're giving that away tomorrow. However, first and foremost, let's take a look at the market here on CoinMarketCap.com. We're up pretty nicely for a Friday. I gotta say, it feels good. $194 billion total market cap. Bitcoin up 3.73%. Ethereum up 4.92%. Other projects up 3, 4, 5%. It's looking pretty good. Bitcoin right now sitting just below 7,000 at $6,909 as I record this, with a dominance of 65.5%. Okay, we're living in difficult times, and I'm not bringing up this statistic to disparage anybody or to sound condescending. Maybe if you've had employment issues, maybe if you work in a more physical or retail environment, your job is it's temporarily been laid off. What can you say? That's what's happening lately. But we're really looking at unprecedented numbers here. And Ben Riley-Smith points it out here, the mammoth U.S. unemployment claims in their historical context. So this is a chart, as you can see, that goes back several decades. This is not the same as the unemployment percentage, but as you can see here, this goes back to the late 1950s. And for any given week, we've seen numbers on the order of here 500, 600, 700 claims. So people claiming unemployment benefits. And this has peaked, I think previously it was the 1980s. 1983 saw approximately 700,000 unemployment claims. And again, last week we saw 3.4 million, and this week 3.3, and this week 6.4 or 6.6 or so million. So it's just unparalleled what we're seeing right now. And this is very much something that I think a lot of people, their spider sense is tingling for those that find themselves in the cryptocurrency or Bitcoin space, because we know what's going to follow. We know the quantitative easing and the financial relief measures that are going to be signed into legislation by the government. The Federal Reserve is going to print more and more and more and more money. The currency, the value of that currency is going to be diluted as a result. The Dow Jones has performed a little bit better than we've seen in previous weeks. So it was dipping below 20,000. It's since shot up about 1,500 points or so. We'll see if that trend continues at the moment, because as the President of the United States has been saying in his press conferences, not sure if you've been following, but the next couple of weeks are going to be kind of grim. We're now April 3rd. At the beginning of this month, on April 1st, rent checks were due. A lot of people weren't able to make ends meet, and a lot of people had to make temporary provisions. And so a temporarily unemployed or furloughed worker not able to make rent, well, that then impacts the finances of the landlord or the people holding the leases or the advertising companies or the bankers or what have you. It cascades all the way down, unfortunately. So I'm not trying to make these observations to spell out doom and gloom. However, I am saying that you can see why the mathematical certainty and the precision of Bitcoin's deflationary algorithm does shine in times like these. And perhaps maybe that's why on a day where things are looking kind of grim, Bitcoin is up a handful of percentage points. Certainly in Latin America, Bitcoin trading apparently follows the heartbeat of Venezuela. Here we can see that electrical outlets reveal the nature and scale of Bitcoin usage across Latin America. So some 70% of all Venezuela's electrical power originates from a single dam on the Caroni River in Bolivar State, Venezuela. And on Thursday, the 7th of March, 2019, so last year, a fire set near power lines on that dam caused the largest electrical blackout in the nation's history. Fast forwarding a little bit, as researchers of Bitcoin usage in Latin America, we decided to take a look at the largest Bitcoin trading platform in Venezuela, which is localbitcoins.com, and see if the effect of the blackout was apparent there. Almost all of local Bitcoin's transactions in the country are trades of Bitcoins for electronic bank transfers in the local currency, which is the Bolivar. Here's what some of the findings said. Upon fully digesting multiple layers of data, there weren't any surprises. If the power is out in the whole country, bank transfers and Bitcoin trades in that country will stop working. However, the story takes a fascinating turn when looking at the transaction activity of other Latin American countries during that time. And here are the numbers of trades between Bitcoin and Colombian pesos during that week. So what exactly is going on? Why would online bank transactions for currencies of other countries not experiencing a blackout be so deeply impacted by a country which is? Well, the researchers were able to uncover a knock-on effect and found that Bitcoin is primarily being used as a vehicle currency across all of Latin America. In a nutshell here, the research suggests that even in a time of economic instability, in a time of hyperinflation or at least severe inflation in Venezuela with respect to the bolivar, that's the base layer, okay? That's just the baseline of the context here. Add on top of that a blackout scenario in which the grid was knocked out, systems were knocked out, banking capabilities were knocked out. Even under those circumstances, it has been shown that Bitcoin thrived in terms of cross-border remittance, effectively trading and conversion into other currencies. So this is a bit of a longer article, again, on medium.com. You can check it out. We'll link to it in the description below. But it stands to reason that in times of crisis, in times of turmoil or difficulty, especially of the financial persuasion, Bitcoin is a technology and a system that thrives and that ultimately helps a lot of people conduct their business and alleviates some of the burdens they may otherwise be feeling. Now, I'm not saying that America or US or Canada or any other country necessarily is going to be experiencing what Venezuela has just gone through. What I am saying is that on perhaps a smaller scale, some of these financial stressors and some of the strain that we're seeing with these most recent unemployment claims is unfortunately, they are cumulatively tilting people collectively in that direction towards stress, towards economic and financial strain. And so will we see a higher reliance therefore on Bitcoin? It is a possibility. That seems to be the trend across the world in other countries, not only Venezuela, but in countries like Zimbabwe and other examples that we've cited as well. Here on LondonLovesBusiness.com, is Bitcoin the new gold? There are arguments for and against. Take a look at this article. Of course, we've had the debate now really since day one. We'll link to this in the description below. But let's look at Crypto.com on altcoinbuzz.io. Crypto.com has announced discounts amid the COVID-19 woes that we're all going through, and good on them for doing so. This article by Rachel. Buy crypto with your credit card on Crypto.com at a 3.5% discount and also get up to 20% back on essential purchases. Here is the tweet from Crypto.com. This from the 2nd of April, so you can be pretty sure it's not an April Fool's prank. At Crypto.com, make sure you're following 3 measures for the next 3 months. Number 1, a 3.5% credit card fee waived for buying cryptocurrencies. Number 2, grocery shopping up to 10% back. And number 3, food delivery up to 20% back. We're also giving away $100,000 in Bitcoin. All you got to do is follow and retweet for a chance to receive $250. More info is available on blog.crypto.com. Let's check out this short video. So as I've highlighted at the top of this video, things are kind of getting tough, and for a lot of people, they're facing unexpected difficulties. Money can be tight for some. We understand. Obviously, Crypto.com understands. So they've revealed in this blog post that discounts would be in place for 3 months. So that's between April and June, and the offers are aiming to provide respite to users at a time when coronavirus has placed the entire world on a standstill. Speaking about the development, Crypto.com CEO Chris Marchelick pointed out that the coronavirus was affecting lives and crippling the global economy. He felt it was only expedient that businesses in more fortunate situations gave something back to the populace, and the Crypto.com CEO further expressed thanks to the entire community for their support during these difficult times. In line with this, he added, quote, "We're introducing 3 measures which we hope will make the next 3 months slightly easier for our global users, for our users globally." Again, that's 3.5% waiver to be applicable for buying cryptocurrencies, 10 and 5% discounts on groceries and food delivery for metal and plastic MCO cardholders, respectively. And number 3, a 20% discount on food delivery and 10% on groceries for Crypto.com pay users. Switching gears now, and lastly, we have this tweet from @ItemsDAP. Follow Real Items on Twitter. Counterfeit products have never been more dangerous for consumers and public health. This is why we are 100% focused on making products safer. Is your city or organization in need of masks. Order through us to receive a verifiably authentic products, someone you know. And as you can see here, they have a picture of the N95 respirator mask. So I don't want to end on a downer here, but if you're interested in learning more about Real Items, their website is realitems.io. How does Real Items blockchain technology work? You can take a look at this. This is more or less a product authentication technology. I don't want to say they're the same as Vechain, but in line with that kind of thinking. Take a look at this. We'll link to it in the description below. And that about wraps it up for today, everybody. Do be sure you're following us on all the regular social media channels and keep checking into altcoinbuzz.io for all the latest. Go ahead, like, subscribe, share, and hit the bell to receive notifications, of course, if you've enjoyed today's video. Best of luck if you choose to invest on this Friday. Hey, best of luck if you choose to enter our competition. Tomorrow, we are giving away another CryptoTag Zeus starter kit. To be eligible for that prize, you got to make sure you're subscribed to Altcoin Buzz on YouTube. You got to like our videos, and you got to comment on our videos. Good luck if that's something that you choose to enter. Again, good luck in the markets today. Things are looking pretty good. If you choose to enter that space, I wish you prosperity all around. But have a great Friday, everybody. Most importantly, a great tail end to your week. And as always, we do hope to see you again soon in our next video. Take care.